Hello friends, in this video we will discuss about the digestive system and the respiratory system. First of all, we will discuss about the digestive system. The digestive system is used for breaking down the food into the nutrients and then they will pass into the blood circulation or the circulatory system and are taken to where they are needed in the body. The functions of the digestive system. First function of digestive system is eating or ingestion. That means taking food and the liquid into the mouth. Then the secretion, the cell of GIT or the gastrointestinal tract or accessory organ secreted about 7 liters of water, acid, buffer and the enzymes. Then lubrication, it means make food soft with the help of saliva which is secreted by the salivary glands. Then digestion, absorption and defecation means the excretion of the waste food. The organs which is involved in the digestive system are consist of two groups or two types, that is main digestive organ and the accessory digestive organs. The main digestive organs are further divided into two types, that is primary upper digestive organ and the lower digestive organ. The upper digestive organ consists mouth, teeth, tongue, salivary gland and esophagus. Then lower digestive organ consists stomach, small intestine, lower intestine and the rectum. Then second part of the digestive system, that is accessory digestive organ. It consists liver, pancreas and the gallbladder. Gastrointestinal tract or the alimentary tract, also known as the primary digestive organs, the organs where actual digestion takes place, called primary digestive organs. In the GIT, it is about 5 to 7 meter long continuous tube from mouth to anus. The length of GIT or the gastrointestinal tract is about 7 to 9 meters in the cadaver. Cadaver means a dead human body preserved for anatomical study, and it is about 5 to 7 meter long in the living person. The main digestive organs are upper digestive organs, that is mouth. The mouth is the first part of the digestive organ or digestive system. It is divided into two parts, that is vestibule and the mouth proper. Vestibule means it makes outer lips, cheeks and inside of the teeth and gums, and mouth proper means the part of the oral cavity other than the vestibules. Then second is teeth. It is the hardest part of the oral cavity, and it are divided into two types, or types of teeth are primary teeth, which is known as temporary, or the baby teeth or the milk teeth. The total number of teeth are 20, that means 10 teeth in each jaw, and it is lost between year 10 to 12 of the life. Then secondary teeth or the permanent teeth, it starts to interrupt in 6 year of the age and complete 32 teeth in the 24 years. Then tongue, it is voluntary muscle of the muscle organ, and part of tongue is head, body, root and base. Then the salivary gland, three major part of the gland near the oral cavity that secrete saliva, called as salivary glands. The composition of saliva is 98% of water, 2% of organic or inorganic, and the enzymes, vitamin B12 and immunoglobulin. The pH of saliva is about 6.37 to 6.85. Then functions of saliva are lubrication, smoothness of the food, protect the food from the particles, and maintain the acid-base balance. The types of saliva are parotoid gland, then the submandibular, then sublingual gland. The salivary gland are divided into three types. The first is parotoid gland, which secretes the 25% of saliva. It is the largest salivary gland. The weight of it is 20 to 30 gram. It is present in inferior and the anterior to ear. Then submandibular, it secretes the 70% of the saliva. It present in both side of the jaw. The it is 2 in number. Then the sublingual gland. Sublingual gland secretes the 5% of secretion of the saliva. It is situated under the tongue. Then the lower digestive organ. The lower digestive organ first is esophagus. Esophagus is a connective tube of mouth to stomach. It is about 25 centimeter long and it also called as food pipe. The structure of esophagus contains circulatory lining and the longitudinal lining. Then the second is stomach. It is J-shaped structure. It also called as a food bag. The capacity of stomach is 1.5 liters. It is situated just inferior to diaphragm in the epigastric unlimiteds and the left hypochondria region. Then the structure of stomach. The stomach consists four parts, then four layers and two surface and two opening. And the four part of stomach, that is cardiac, fundus, body, and the pyrolus. The cardiac means the upper part of the stomach. It attached to esophagus with the cardiac sphincters. The fundus is the left lateral part of the stomach. Body. The body is the largest part of the stomach. That is 80% of the stomach. Then food digestion. The food digestion is completed in the body of the stomach. Then the last part of the stomach is the pylorus. The pylorus is the last and the lower part of the stomach, which contain the body of stomach to duodenum. Then the layers that involve in the stomach, that is peritoneum layer, muscle layer, then the submucosal layer and the mucosa. Then the function of stomach are storage of food, that is 1 to 1.5 liter, secrete the gastric juice and digestion of the carbohydrate protein. Then the small intestine. The major event of digestion and the absorption occur in long tube called as the small intestine. The average diameter of the small intestine is about 2.5 to 2.5 centimeter and length of small intestine is 3 to 5 meters in the living person. The structure of small intestine means it contains three parts: duodenum, jejunum, and the ileum. The duodenum is the first part of the small intestine. It is the shortest region, about 25 centimeter long. Then the jejunum. Jejunum is the second part of the small intestine. It means the empty because it food empty after death. It found empty in the after the death, so it called empty. And length of jejunum is 1 to 2 meters. Then ileum. Ileum is the last part of the small intestine that contain many lymphoid muscles. It is the largest region of small intestine. The layer of small intestine, that is peritoneum layer, muscle layer, submucous and mucosa. Then the large intestine. Large intestine is the terminal portion of GIT extended for ileum to the anus. It is about 1.5 meter, that is 5 feet long, and 6.5 centimeter in the diameter. It is also called as colon. Then we will discuss about the respiratory system. The respiratory system is a biological system consisting of specific organ and structures used for gas exchange in the animal and the plants. The functions of respiratory system are the exchange of gases, that is carbon dioxide and oxygen, then filtration, humidification, purification of the blood, maintain the volume of air, acid base balance, then smell and speech. The organ which is involved in the respiratory system are divided into two types, that is upper respiratory system organ and lower respiratory system organ. In the upper respiratory organs, nose, mouth, pharynx and larynx, and lower respiratory system organ consist trachea, bronchi, bronchioles and the lungs. Then we see mechanism of respiration. The it is the process by which the lungs are expanded to take in and the contracted to expel it out. The cycle of respiration consists of three phases, that is inspiration, expiration and pause per minute. Per minute cycle in 16 to 17 cycle of these phases occur in the normal adults. The, then we see the types of respiration. Types of respiration include external and the internal respiration. External respiration means the exchange of gases occurring between the atmosphere and the blood taking place in the lungs. This is called as external respiration. Then internal respiration. Internal respiration also called as the tissue respiration. It means exchange of gases occurring between blood and the body cells. We see the respiration stages, that is inspiration, expiration and the pause. It means in inspiration, in this stage, pressure within the lungs is lesser than the atmospheric pressure. The diaphragm is relaxed and intercostal muscle is also relaxed in this inspiration stage. Due to this, air is forced into the lungs through the respiratory passage and size of thoracic cavity gradually increases due to the entry of the air in the lungs. So this is called as inspiration. It is a first stage of respiration. Then we see expiration stage. In the stage of expiration, the pressure within the lungs is greater than the atmospheric pressure. In this stage, diaphragm is pulled upward, exerting a pressure on the both lungs. At the same time, intercostal muscle get contracted and thus air is forced outside the lungs and thus expiration takes place. The last stage of the respiration is called as pause. After the expiration, there is a little gap called pause. Again, second cycle of respiration takes place. In this way, we will see respiratory system and digestive system. The respiratory system, it is responsible for the exchange of gases within the body, that is carbon dioxide and the oxygen. We see the function of respiratory system, that is exchange of gases, filtration, humidification, purification of the blood and the acid base balance. Thank you.